How to give a chance to someone if they have cheated on you. Hello, my name is Greta Bereisaite. I'm dating and relationship coach for women. For the awesome high-value woman secrets, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I upload new videos every Wednesday and Sunday. And just before I share with you the 5 steps on how to give a second chance to someone if they have cheated on you, don't forget to take my free self-awareness test. Are you a woman of high value or low value, which I will drop down in my video description box below. So ladies, without getting too much into a discussion about cheating, I'm just gonna give you 5 steps on how to give someone that second chance. So make sure to watch this video till the end and then just see how you feel about those 5 steps. And is it actually worth it? Okay, the number 1 step is why it happened. So why do men cheat? Well, it could be, of course, a number of reasons, but the most common one is when he feels like he is losing attraction for you. And I don't mean just physical attraction. In most cases, psychological. In other words, when you start to act low value. And what's a woman of low value? If you want a total breakdown, please watch my video right here. So when you stop valuing yourself and start living for a man, when you become not his equal but his servant, when you jump if he tells you to jump, even if it goes against your own self-respect, when you look for attention, when you act needy, when you try and control him, when you try and please him in order for him to like you, when you stop focusing on your path and live a life for him, when you become a woman with no character, because what I just described, it's a people pleaser, it's a woman with no character, men very quickly start to lose attraction and value for you, because you are not having value for yourself. Now, a man with strong values and morals, in other words, a high value man, might try to explain to his lady why he's starting to lose attraction for her, hoping that she will change her ways, or he would just let her go by breaking up. Yet a man with no moral norms, when you start to act low value, he will just take advantage of you and will start to use you. Number 2, now that we understand the reason why, the next step is how can we fix it? But we do not fix this just for him, we fix this for everyone. For you, for him, or if you're planning to let him go, you need to fix this before another man comes into your life, as you will have exactly the same problems again. So how do we fix it? First, by seeing your own value and worth, then setting in boundaries with people, creating a life for yourself, and etc. By becoming high value. For a detailed breakdown, what is a woman of high value, please watch my video right here. Now, the reason I'm focusing not on him, but on you is because we cannot change him or make him see his fault. He needs to want to see it. He needs to want to sort it out. He needs to want to not to ever do this again. But can we influence that? What can we do about it? Which brings me to the next step, number 3, which is called consequences. Cheating is something that should not be looked at light-heartedly. It is a very serious thing. If we look at the Bible verses, it says that if you steal from someone a sheep, you need to repay that person with 3 sheep. For cheating in the past, people used to get stoned. Now, obviously, we can't stone anyone, and I'm not going to give you a plan on how to revenge someone. You know, Lord says, kind of leave it up to me. So what I would do, I would just trust God and let God take this over, because I know he'll do a better job than me. But what we can do, we can still set a boundary. Now, how strong a boundary should be, it depends on how much value and self-worth you have in yourself. Therefore, I cannot tell you exactly what you should be doing, as I actually need to hear your story and see how strong you are as a woman before suggesting a boundary. As the worst thing to do is to try and set up a boundary for him and then break it yourself as you feel too desperate in love to keep it. So instead, what I'll do, I'll share a story with you. So there was a girl and a guy, they were dating. She was high value from the beginning. She was like a normal girl, you know, with good values and morals. And they were dating, he was pursuing her. She was not giving that cookie easily, right? And they were getting on, and after 5 months, he actually ended up sleeping with someone else, and he still stayed with her. He didn't tell her about it. 9 months in, she was still not giving the cookie, and she was being very high value, like high morals, high values, and she said their relationship built over that time, and we got really connected. She said we were getting on so well. And she said, as we were getting on so well, he opened up to me and told me that he has cheated on me. And she thinks, I think he opened up to me because we were getting on so well, and he felt so guilty that he could not hold it inside of him anymore. So what she did, she ended up breaking up with him. No matter how painful for her it was, no matter how amazing their relationship was at that time. So she did the right thing and she broke up with him. And not only that she broke up with him, she blocked him everywhere. She like really decided to let him go and move on and start to date others. She said, as I was planning to do that, obviously she was crushed and heartbroken and so on, right? He would not let her go. He was coming after her for 2 years, full on, non-stop, apologizing, stepping it up, proving himself to her. And she said, you know, I was trying to date others, I was trying to move on, but he was so persistent and he was so sincere, and he looked really ashamed of what he did, and he was really stepping it up. So after a couple of years, I did give it a go, and now we are we've been married now for many years, I think over 10 years. And recently she asked him, what are your what do you think about, like, what are your values, where do you stand when it comes to cheating? And he kind of said to her, well, you know where I stand. And she said, no, I don't. And she said he started pouring his heart out, like straight away on a spot. He started crying and he said, what I have done to you, I will never do this in my life again. He said, like, that pain that I went through for those 2 years coming after you, I would never do this in my life again. So my point is, you know, you are hurt because he cheated on you, he betrayed you, he betrayed you, he stabbed you in the back. You need to make him feel the consequences. You need to make him understand that what he did is really wrong. So he does not plan to do this again. You know, if you are taking him back very easily after he has cheated on you, you're saying like, oh, it's nothing, you know, whatever, cheating is allowed, it's acceptable. I took you back just like that, so now you can cheat on me the next week. No, there has to be serious consequences. Cheating is a big thing. As I said, in the past, people used to get stoned for it. Number 4, you must let go of the past and forgive. Now, it's obviously easier to forgive and let go of that person, as you don't have to see their face ever again. Whereas it's much harder to forgive and be with that person. as we are a constant reminder of what we did to you. So you need to think, can you actually do it? Can you be with a person who has stabbed you in the back a while back? Is he really worth it? It is how to forgive someone. I have a very good video on that, which you can find just by following the link right here. Number 5 is trust. So now let's say he had the consequences, you have forgiven him, but can you trust him again? If you cannot and you feel like you need to control him by watching his every step, you end up stalking him and checking his whereabouts, well, let me tell you now, it will not work out, as this type of behavior will make you fall back into an insecure, low value trap. Trust is something that needs to be rebuilt over time, long period of time. Now, if you will behave high value in a relationship with him, attraction for you will only increase and there will be no reason to cheat. Yet the full trust will only develop over a long period of time when you will keep seeing his sincere actions towards you. And this is exactly how the connection, love and trust will grow in a relationship with him. So ladies, these were my 5 steps to take if you want to give a second chance to somebody who has betrayed you. And ladies, if you want your ex back, I have an incredible video for sale on how to get your ex back, and I will put a link on how to buy it in my video description box below and as a pinned comment under this video. If you liked this video, please press like. Let me know in the comments below what did you think. Join Greta's High Value Woman School, where we are all in the same boat, learning how to be women of high value and bring out the best in our men. Follow me on my Instagram. My Instagram is called A Ladies Relationship Coach. And for one-on-one coaching or coaching with a member of my team, please book me through my website, which is called gretabereisaite.com. Thank you for watching. Kisses from Manchester.